So before we begin today's video, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell right here. Why, you ask? You have to, or you may miss some of my videos. What's up guys, Violate here, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is a episode of Overwatch MYTHBUSTERS, the first ever one that we've actually done. So before the video does start and you do go on to enjoy it in any way, be sure to leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. 1,000 likes will be the like goal for the first ever episode of Overwatch MYTHBUSTERs, and let's jump right into it then. The first comment is from the Casual Gamer 9. He says, Myth, is it possible to stop a Reinhardt charge with things like Lucio's left trigger, Pharah's pushback, etc.? So we actually tested this a bunch of times. We actually tested a bunch of times with different characters. I'm gonna click, you're gonna hear my mouse click right now, you might hear it several times, I'm sorry, but I tested it with multiple characters. The characters were Lucio, Pharah, McCree, Junkrat, Roadhog, Reinhardt, and Mei. So I tested it with all those characters. I'm gonna show you the footage here, and then I guess I'll get back to you guys. So here we go.
Not as young as I used to be. And the objective is mine!
Seconds.
Go! Taking the objective! Join me in glory!
Escort the payload.
Go! Go! The payload has come to a halt! Get it moving!
So as you can see from that, I believe with all the characters it did work, and I think the most funny one was with Reinhardt, because if you go Reinhardt versus Reinhardt charge, you both stun each other and fall on the floor and get stunned. It's quite funny, but yeah, that was all those characters shown. If one of them didn't stop it, and I can't remember it not stopping it, then you guys would have saw the footage anyway, so you guys would have seen the outcome. So let's move on to the next one then, which is from the Flamebringer. He suggested 5 myths in one comment. Now a ton of people have done this in the Destiny version as well of MythBusters that I do, and sometimes I don't pick these comments simply because, like, I don't know why I don't pick them, because I only do a certain amount per video, and when it comes to a comment like this, I don't want one comment getting the whole light. But I thought, you know what, it's the first episode of Overwatch MythBusters, let's just give them as much myths as possible. So I'm going to do all 5 of these. So the first one was, can Genji deflect Junkrat's mayhem grenades? Drop when Junkrat dies, and if he can, do they damage him? So I'll show you the footage and then I'll speak about it.
Holy dooly. 60 seconds remaining.
So as you can see, he does the animation for deflecting, and even if he does deflect them, they do damage him anyway, so I hope that answers your question. The next one he asks is, can Mei ice wall out of a Junkrat trap? Let's show the footage. And as you can see, Mei, she can ice wall out of a Junkrat trap with the big ice wall, but in terms of just going into ice, the little ice dome that she spawns, that doesn't do any benefits towards her. The only one that can ice wall out of it, or only one that can ice wall out of it, one way or another, the only one that can escape it is the ice wall that she puts up. So yeah, that's that one answered. Moving on to the next one then is, when Genji deflects an enemy's attacks with a mercy damage boost and a nano boost, do the attacks do more damage? So the person that helped us here was actually Mighty Mattress. I'll put his channel in the description below, and go subscribe to him if you want to. But he was actually Roadhog, which helped us, and I did a normal attack against him, and then I did an attack where I was boosted, and I'll show you the footage, I guess. So the first attack is with me not being boosted, and then the second attack will be with a boost. So let's show it.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Unstoppable.
So as you can see, yes, when you are boosted, you do more damage than a normal attack. So I guess that answers that one as well. The next one he said is, does nano boost affect ultimate damage? Genji, McCree, Pharah, Reaper, Bastion, and Hanzo. I didn't test all of these simply because if it affects one, it's going to affect all of them. That's just, I guess, logical sense. I guess. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, hopefully I'm right. I actually tested it with just Genji, and the first attack will be a normal ultimate without any nano boost, and then the second attack will be with a nano boost. So let's show it.
You're powered up. Get in there.
So as you can see, yes, nano boost does affect ultimate damage. Obviously did this against Roadhog simply because he's a tank, and he has, like, I'm pretty sure Roadhog has the most health in the game. If I may be wrong, again, I'm a noob at Overwatch at the moment. I haven't learned the inside and outs of Overwatch, so some of these things that I'm saying might be cringy to the people that play Overwatch a lot, but you know, it is what it is. I'm new to the game, I can't help that. But yeah, I tested it on Roadhog either way, simply because he's a tank, and yeah, nano boost does affect the ultimate damage. I showed the first damage of my ultimate, which was normal, and then I showed the second damage, and obviously I did more damage with the nano boost. And the last one he was saying was, as Symmetra, if you put sentries on the door in, this is going to be bad, ice wall and break the door down with the payload, do the sentry stay and float in midair. So this one was actually complicated. I'm going to talk to you why after the footage, so let's show it. So as you can see, I don't know if you have the glitch to get the sentries on the door or anything like that, but I tried both doors, I tried everything. The sentry was actually going blue, indicating I could place it on the door, but I was spamming the place button, it wouldn't place whatsoever. Maybe there's a glitch to put them on the door, but for me, I couldn't put the sentries on the door whatsoever. I tried both doors, the one that goes up and the one that you break through, nothing happened, I couldn't put them on the door whatsoever. So maybe there's a glitch to do it, but for me, in terms of legit ways of doing it, I guess it doesn't work. So let's move on to the next one then, from Vincent1301. He says, Myth, can you hook a Roadhog, hook in another hog, and so on? So we actually did this with 3 Roadhogs. I hooked a Roadhog, and then my friend hooked me with his Roadhog, and I'll show you the footage, so let's show it.
Down.
60 seconds.
Hello.
So as you can see, it does work. Like, I hooked my friend and I pulled the Roadhog towards me, and then the friend hooked me and then pulled the Roadhog towards me. But in terms of like pulling all of us at once, I guess you could say, if we all did it once, that wouldn't work. Some of the times we did this, it cancelled out other people's hooks, so it does work, but it's not beneficial. It's not as good as you'd expect it to be. Like, could you imagine if somehow you got 4 Roadhogs lined up, they all like hooked each other, if that makes sense, and then while they're all hooked onto each other, the person at the back hooked the back Roadhog, and then all 4 Roadhogs got pulled. That would be fun, but that wouldn't work simply because of the evidence that I just showed you. Kind of sad. It would have been fun to do some funny stuff for that, but you know, it is what it is. It's the game mechanics at the end of the day. Moving on then to the next one, which is from TDKR21104, and I'm pretty sure, and I guess the evidence is his YouTube picture, but I'm pretty sure this guy has suggested Destiny myths as well, so I guess he's a dedicated person in terms of the Mythbusters series. He says, can Lucio's blast thingy push a D.Va self-destruct off the map? So I'll show you the footage here and then I'm going to speak about it.
Yeah, time to heal up.
Nerf this! All systems check.
So as you can see, it didn't work. I couldn't push the D.Va self-destruct off the map with the blast. I was within perfect range because I tested this without self-destructing, and I tested it against other people, and you can actually use that blasting from quite a distance. But yeah, in terms of the D.Va self-destruct, I'm guessing when it goes into self-destruct, it's not a physical object that you can push anymore, and it just stays there and then just blasts. So yeah, I know you can send it off the map if you are D.Va yourself, but in terms of just doing it normally and trying to blast it off the map, that won't work. And I think we're getting into the last one here, which is from Captain Cole. He says, a myth, Roadhog can survive a D.Va ultimate. So I'm going to show you the footage from here, and there's a kind of variations of this, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'll show you the footage and I'll speak about what I'm saying anyway, so let's go. So as you can see, you can survive the D.Va ultimate if you're within a certain range away from the D.Va ultimate going off, and I guess that's the same for every character anyway. And obviously Roadhog has a lot of health, so being close up and getting killed with it, there's no chance any other character would survive anyway, unless they've got maybe some some buffs on it or something, but Roadhog stock, etc., you can't survive the D.Va ultimate. So that was the first episode of Overwatch MythBusters. I'm hoping it lives up to standard. Obviously these episodes will get better and better the more I learn about the game and the more variations I can do to these myths. But yeah, I'm new to the game, so I guess I gotta learn more about the game, and it's fun with Overwatch MythBusters. The reason why is because it helps me learn about the game as well. It helps me learn about all the different abilities, what can survive what, what's good with what. I don't know, the game's really fun though. I'm happy I made the choice of getting the game, and it took me a long time to purchase the game. I'm very I guess the word is stingy with money. I'm not sure. It's the one where you don't like spending a lot of money. Like you like to keep your money basically. And I was contemplating for a long time on purchasing Overwatch. I was like, I don't really know. But then I purchased it. Eventually my friend convinced me. Assassin Troy convinced me. And then the purchase was made, and it's actually a pretty fun game, so I'm happy I made the purchase. So that was the first episode of MythBusters. If you did like it, then be sure to leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Also subscribe if you're new around here. That would be greatly appreciated as well. Thank you guys so much for the amount of support. Maybe by the time this video is up, I'll be at 50k. Right now, at me recording this video, I'm like 300 subscribers off 50k. So if I'm at 50k already, thank you guys so much. If I'm not, then I guess you guys could help me get to 50k. And also subscribe to Mighty Mattress and Assassin Troy as well. I'll leave their channels in the description below. They help me out on the Overwatch MythBusters. And comment down below your Overwatch myth for the next episode of Overwatch MythBusters. I hope you enjoy. My name has been Varley, and I'll see you guys on the next video.